The content on this channel is for informational and educational purposes only. Please contact a professional when it comes to your financial needs. My release from everything that's going on in this world has always been about cryptocurrency and what it means to me. It's a way for me to escape some of the problems that we see throughout this world. A lot of the problems are self inflicted by our own government. So, without going into too much of a rant, I'm going to just focus on that. Bear with me, get through this. We're going to get into the crypto rundown right now, right here on the Ujamaa Network. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. If someone shows you who they are, you have to believe them. You saw what this administration was 5 years ago to the day. And it was started with the takeover or the attempted takeover of this government. Now, this weekend, you're seeing the invasion of another government and talks of doing the same thing to another nation. These are the things that drive markets haywire. Already, we're starting to see the backlash of what other nations are starting to draw lines in the sand with the current administration. And when I say the current administration, I mean the US. Because honestly, no matter how we voted, we are all in this boat together, unfortunately. Now, it doesn't mean that we agree with anything this administration has done. We don't. But the effects are going to be felt by all Americans. So, whether it's tariffs on every nation, just a repeat of the playbook that led to the end of the League of Nations, that led into NATO, we're seeing the same thing happen right now. And that is having an impact on markets. Markets like cryptocurrency, markets like commodities. If you have a government that is using military force to try to control a commodity from the largest oil reserve on the planet, this this is not going to look good. It's not going to end well. I don't know what it means for anyone outside of the country. I've never been outside of the country, but I know what it means to the market. And the one thing that the American market has always had in its resiliency is stability. This is not stable behavior. And stability, you know, it's it's what defined us until we got an unstable leader. It transcends from the top. You have to understand that these actions are going to have some ramifications, and you have to prepare yourself financially for what that could mean. Now, as I ponder that question, I asked myself as I picked up a $9 US gallon of orange juice. Yes, $9 in Georgia for a gallon of orange juice. What would that look like if every product we imported came with that kind of a price tag? This is global anarchy, and it's starting from the top. And again, this is just the beginning. You're starting to see some nations revoke the visas of American tourists. Got to get out. They don't want you here. They don't want any parts of you. Nothing personal, but hey, you got a leader in office that's making it difficult for us. So we got to make it difficult for you. What if that translates into market instability? And it will. What if that translates into credit ratings for the United States? Our triple A rating again on a decline. Maybe there's something else at play here. that the American people are not privy to know, other than the things that we hear on the news. And that's another kind of a interesting play. We heard all the talk over the weekend while that action in South America was happening, Venezuela was happening, and instantly the language changed. It's no longer a kidnapping or possible uh, war crime. It's now being treated as a criminal matter, and the president of Venezuela was captured. Captured, not abducted. That's the kind of that's the kind of wordplay that is at fault here, because we can't call a spade a spade. And as much as America is the land of the free, we're not free to speak about that kind of stuff here. And matter of fact, this channel, this very episode, may not even make it out because of the words the algorithm is going to pick up. You can't say certain things, and whether it's a direct assault on the freedom of speech that we supposedly have. We also supposedly had three equal co-branches of government that were supposed to be checks and balances. Who's going to check them? Who's checking them? Who's checking any of these actions right now? And why is it being allowed to continue? This is strange times that we are living in. The commodities market will definitely um, react, and we just have to see which way it's going to react. I don't understand, nor do I want to understand, um, the toll in it. That's why we elect our officials. They're supposed to be experts at this thing, but I don't see any expert or professional action being taken. I see what I've grown up seeing in the hood. I see gangsters doing what gangsters do.